All right, this is the VO booth. This is Sonny or Justin, and that's Tyrone.
That is right.
I'm gonna take all his lines today. Wow, I never noticed that. The 3 makes a little raccoon.
Oh yeah.
I had never seen that before, and I have played the crap out of this game because it's like my favorite game of all time.
So yeah, I one of the reasons I suggested playing this game because I knew it was your thing. It was.
This is literally okay. If I have a top 5 games, this is probably the first 3 slots of that top 5 games. Like, I don't know what it was about this game. This came out probably right at the very beginning of my video gaming days, because I never really had a video game console, but my friend did. And this was probably the game that made me fall in love with video games more than anything else. But yeah, I've played the crap out of this game. I've done speedruns of this game on my own time. I think I have to say I like to think I know everything about this game. I studied the Nintendo Power when that was still a thing, and they had all the maps or I should say all the boards, because that's what they were back in the day. But yeah, no, this is my jam. And so when you mentioned that you had gotten it, I'm like, we should totally play that. Actually, I think I said nice with multiple exclamation points.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is that the last video, it's been a while since we recorded something.
It's true.
Last thing we did was Metal Gear Rising, and the very last video I posted was of you getting wrecked.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at that game.
I mean, yeah, like that. It was when we were in the sewers and you were fighting. Like, we still have footage I haven't released yet of it, but yeah, it was just like a sad episode.
You're a sad episode. Oh, look, it's your turn. That's one thing this game brought that the original Super Mario didn't, is that, original Super Mario, you don't get a turn until the first person dies. That was mind-blowing to my sister and I. But yeah. Well, I'm glad that you gave me a chance to redeem myself. However, I would think I'll probably be seen as a filthy casual, as it were.
Oh,
for being really good at a 20-year-old platformer.
You're good at what you're. Ah, damn it.
I'm good at other games. I swear I'm good at other games. It's just Metal Gear Rising was not the one of them. The control scheme just wrecks me every time. Well, this control scheme is very simple because it's 2 buttons.
One of these days we have to re-record Sonic 3 because that's the game that's especially my jam.
Yeah.
And even though you purposely sabotaged our footage,
I purposely sabotaged it. Hold on.
Yeah, no, this game is definitely not. I was explaining to you earlier. This game is definitely not my thing, just because of, I don't know, Mario games, like, the physics are just like a little bit different than like Sonic games, which I'm used to.
Oh, for sure. I mean, well, yeah, Sonic was all about trying to be fast, trying to look fast, you know?
I feel like this game is a little bit more slidey. Like, I don't know. I feel like
there's just more jitter.
There's more, less friction. I don't know. But then again, I'm also just like flat out used to playing Sonic games all the time.
Sure.
So it's just, I'm used to, whatever mechanics may come that way. Super Mario 3D World, though, I didn't feel was particularly slippery, though, so I had fun with that game.
But yeah, okay. So, the ultimate question. Are you a Luigi guy or are you a Mario guy?
Oh, I don't care.
What? Are you, like, not a Mario fan at all?
I'm like, I mean, it's not my, well, the other thing was that I had,
you know. Maybe my ringtone for you would just be like, who's calling me?
I mean, the other thing is that I was a Sega kid, and so,
that's true.
Like, Mario games just kind of didn't mean anything to me, until, well, I mean, I also, I think we also had a Nintendo, that I'm assuming my dad bought before we were born. It's funny because I've never learned. Basically, when I was a kid, we had an NES and a Sega, and I've never figured out how those things came to be. Like, I don't know if he bought them. Like, part of me was like, did he buy them for us to play with? But then I was like, no. I was like, I remember being like super little when. So
he bought them for himself, is what you're saying.
I think. Well, we had some Madden games for it. So, like, for the Sega. So I was like, okay, he probably bought it for the Madden games. And we also had, like, a copy of Road Rash.
Oh, dude, Road Rash was the best. I'm taking this.
So it's like, okay, like he got some kind of mature games.
Is that considered a mature game?
Road Rash? Yeah, it's considered.
I guess so for the time. It was very mature.
You're riding a motorcycle and you're punching people out. Yeah.
On the other motorcycle.
But then we also had a copy of Bart versus the Space Mutants. So.
Oh, dude, that was a great game. That was probably my favorite Simpsons game. That came out on Nintendo as well.
I wouldn't call it a great game, but.
What? Oh, dude, that's fantastic. There's tons of great design in it.
Okay. I don't know. I've gone back to play it as like an older, like, you know, when I was a teenager. I was like, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, so I asked my mom one day and she was like, "Oh, he bought it for you," but I don't know. The evidence doesn't completely add up. But, yeah, but I basically played the original Mario back when I was a kid, and I didn't touch a single other Mario game until I got the Super Nintendo. I think the December that the N64 came out.
Oh, nice.
So I literally had never touched another Mario game except for the original until then.
I think I told you this before, but did I tell you about how I got my first Nintendo?
You bought it, or like way.
Oh yeah, I bought it literally in like '93 or something like that. I was like 10 or 11 or 12 or 13 or 14. I don't know, one of those ages. And yeah, by this time, the Genesis, the Sega Genesis, and I think we were cusping on the 64 when I finally bought my first NES. I was stoked.
Oh, it's my.
It's your turn. Yeah, sorry.
I'm not good at this game, so I'm just gonna head straight to the. It's gonna head straight to the castle.
You skipped like the freebie.
Yeah, but that's like the matching game, right?
Yeah, it is the matching game.
But is it where you have to match like the mushroom? And
yeah, but no one's good at that. Honestly, not being good at that will probably make you better at it.
I don't see how that's possible, but okay.
Because you know,
no.
Oh god. Synchronized flaming. Whoa.
That's all right. There's a mushroom here.
There is. So you have played this game, obviously.
Well, yeah, I've played this game a few times before, but I mean, you can kind of guess where certain mushrooms are, just where they're placed. Like, there's a logic to where the mushrooms are.
Oh, for sure.
So I kind of, when I see like a single block after like a tough section, it's like, oh, there's probably a goodie or something.
So I think I've personally decided that this is going to be a completionist version of this playthrough.
Oh, we're finishing this?
Oh, we're not just going to finish it. We're going to get everything. Everything! Even the stuff you don't need and will never use. No warp whistles for us, Tyrone.
Oh, I wasn't planning to use it. I don't know where the warp whistles are.
Well, you skipped one, but that's okay. It's actually in here. We actually skipped two. There's one in...
How do you have 10 lives?
I'm just that good. There's one here, and there's one here. But that's okay. We're not going to use them anyway, so it's all good. I always loved making the crazy creatures with this. That's not crazy. But when they have like 2 eyes and 3 mouths or whatever, those are my favorite. Alright, see if I can beat this in time for this playthrough.
You mean for this episode?
For this episode. That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah, that's there. See, when I was practicing this yesterday, and I completely missed that. One of the things I kind of am iffy about, not iffy about, but like I kind of like in Sonic games more is that there aren't as many secrets in Sonic games, but the secrets usually are like, I don't know, they're a little bit cooler, like the special stages and things like that.
That's true. There's more. Well, they also came out significantly later.
Right. Like this came out. Oh yeah, this came out before even Sonic 1.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of talking about Mario games in general though. Like, because when you Super Mario World had that weird star the star teleporter levels. I forget what they're called. Star Road.
Star Road, yeah.
Yeah, like, but in this game, like, there are a lot of secrets, and like, I can see why people would be cool with that.
Right.
But at the same time, it's kind of like, oh yeah, more coins.
Well, I mean, coins add up, man. That's how I have 10 lives. I know. I appreciate like that almost every level has like a hidden something going on for it. If it's not much, it's something. All right. So, next episode of VO Booth, we continue Super Mario Bros. 3, and I continue to kick ass.
Yeah.